Good morning everyone. Today you're looking at essentially a comparison video of the two Timex deep water reef collections. The lifelong debate of Batman versus Pepsi, which one is the better one to go for. They do other ranges of watches in this collection. But yeah, so we're just going to be comparing these two for today. So I just knocked my camera. So a lot of these watches are very similar. They're based on the exact same model. So they're basically there's not really any differences apart from the sort of ones visible to the eye. You've got a 41mm case diameter with a 13mm case thickness. As you can see there. They both weigh 92 grams. And they both come with a 2-year warranty from the manufacturer if you order it from them. And both use a quartz movement with a guaranteed accuracy of plus or minus 20 seconds per month. I couldn't tell you the calibre because I trying to find the information on that. I'm not going to open the case backs either to look into it. I can just tell you that it's quartz movement accuracy up to plus or minus 20 seconds per month. So let's have a look at the dials here. So we've got that lifelong debate of the sort of Batman versus Pepsi, which one you're going to go for. I've got a Mafioso Pepsi in the box at the moment, and yeah, that's it's a hard choice. Batman or Pepsi. So let's start with the sort of the main specs. They're both waterproof to 200 meters, and they both come with the anti-reflective sapphire glass across the top of the actual faces of the watches. They've all got super luminova luminous second hand, minute hands, increments, and GMT hand. So it's all high quality GMT, not high quality GMT, high quality lume on the components. What I like about particularly both of these watches is that Pepsi design being inside the actual face of the watch, giving you the choice of essentially there's more Rolex inspirations coming into this watch. Usually with Pepsi GMT and stuff like that, you'd have the GMT bezel on the outside, whereas this one you can have the Submariner style bezel with the GMT design inside. So if that's something you want to go for, then these watches are probably ideal for you. They both have date dials as well at the 3 PM, highly highly magnified. So one of the differences between these two, you might have noticed this at face value, but one of these, the Batman one, has a titanium case, whereas the Pepsi has a stainless steel casing, as you can see here. Just a slightly different variation in colour there. So you see there, slightly different colour. It's near enough the only difference between the two. In terms of the crown's a very nice feel. They're both the same in terms of crown, but we're going to look at on this one. Nice screw down crown with well-defined first position with decent movement on the actual date dial. It's a bi-directional dial because you can move the GMT hand as well. Second position, well-defined second click with a nice strong mechanism feel on the actual minute and hour hands as well. Just screws back into place. And now the actual bezel is a unidirectional bezel with a well-defined clicker as well. Sits into place quite nicely, which is good. Overall, very, very nice watches to deal with. Coming down to the straps. We've got 22mm synthetic rubber straps with a sort of a sporty effect, and they've got one unique touch with these watches, with these straps, and I'm going to show you those in a second. There's a nice sort of sporty look to it. Come down to the buckles. Again, difference in buckle is the Batman has the titanium one and the Pepsi has the stainless steel. Nice strong buckle and pin holding that in place. Coming down to the back, you both have the option of having quick release on them if you want to quickly snap on or snap off different straps. Now I think that's a great thing to add in for these, because often people are playing about the different colours that they have on a GMT. You can have black, you can have blue on either. It doesn't matter which one you have. There's such a big debate on which one's going to have the best colour. I'm going to leave the comments open for which one's best. That should be interesting. Looking at the case backs, again, identical. They have the sort of Timex Deepwater Ridge style back plate on there. Screw down case back with a few more markings on the side there. Now, the one thing I was going to tell you about was the unique touch on the strap. Now, you may notice on this, it doesn't have any strap holders. That's because when this is on your wrist, so I'll put this on my wrist now. Oh, move this. Take that off. I'll put this one on my wrist. I'll put the other one on my wrist as well, and I'll show you where that strap's going to go. Put this one on my wrist as well. Just going to move this off camera. It's a little bit easier on my lap to do. There you go, that's a little view of them together. But then, speaking of the strap, where's this? There's no holders for this to go. Now, this is what this little hole is behind it. Both straps have this, both models have these. It tucks in under here. And one thing you've got to do is, when you're being careful with this, is to allow for this extra tightness when you put this in here. I've got, when I have these on, these watches aren't really made for a really small wrist. I've got around about a 5.5 or 6 inch wrist here, or it might be 6.5. I can't remember. I think it's about 5.5 inch wrist. Let's go with that actually. And that's when bound tight. And I'm on the tightest setting. When it's on the tightest setting, it's just right. But then when you tuck this strap in here, you're going to have that extra tightness added in. So that tucks it back into place. And it's all hidden away, as you can see there. You can opt to have a normal strap put back on, or, well, not put back on, but you can opt to have a change of strap if you want to, and not have that. You have to obviously pay for one. But yeah, it just tucks into place. So this is it without, and this is it tucked in. But the one thing you've got really when you're trying to pull this out is it's quite difficult to pull that out when it's tight on your wrist. It depends how you wear your wrist. If you wear it tight like I do, it can be quite a pull to pull that out, and it can sort of pull against your wrist and cause a little bit of discomfort. Not a lot really. It doesn't hurt. It's just it's a little more difficult to take these straps off because you've tucked them away under there. You can leave it like this, but I just think it's a little bit untidy. But that's one unique thing you get with these watches. You get that style strap. So there we go, guys. That is the comparison of the Timex Deepwater Reef Pepsi and the titanium Batman.